is an island, a fact that we can all agree on. Every one of us needs someone to live with and a society to live in.
Around the world, we could find a lot of different cultures, way of living, trade system, education system, and even social classifications.
And today, we are going to talk about a certain society. We will dig into how people, the members of this society, live their life.
We will provide you a better point of view on how a society works and what can possibly be the pros and cons of a specific society.
Today, we will talk about the post-industrial society. Here on Across Societies.
We have interviewed a few students from inside and outside the school. We've asked them, are you familiar with the term post-industrial society?
What is your name?
Hi, I am Christine Chantal Bongke.
Are you familiar with the term post-industrial society?
To be honest, no.
Hi, I'm John Leonard Sumico. No, I'm not familiar with the post-industrial society.
My name is Eliza G. Mendapat. No.
Hello, my name is Paul Popilio. Yes.
My name is Sofia Regem Abelosa. Yes, I am familiar with the post-industrial society.
Based on the survey that we've conducted, 3 out of 5 students that we've interviewed are not that familiar with the post-industrial society. But before we dig into that, let us first define society.
Society is from the Latin word societas, which means companionship. And according to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, society refers to a community, a nation, or a broad grouping of people having common traditions or interests, or simply any companion of people for common welfare.
For example, a classroom filled with students and the teacher is considered a society, since they share common interests which are teaching and learning.
Now that we already know what society means, let's now define post-industrial society. Post means after. Industrial is a term used to describe any business that manufactures or produces goods like factories. So when put together, post-industrial society literally means after industrial society. So if an industrial society focuses on producing tangible goods, post-industrial society, which comes after industrial, is a stage of development wherein the society focuses more on producing intangible goods like services and technology. In fact, post-industrial society is also known as information societies or digital societies because producing new information, new services, and advanced technology are more important than tangible goods.
Countries like United States, South Korea, Japan, and United Kingdom are the examples of post-industrial societies. And did you know that the United States was the first ever country to have 50% of its workers employed in service sector jobs?
But how do people live in post-industrial society? What do you guys think?
Imagine a world where people live with robots. Well, not the Optimus Prime versus the Decepticons type of robots, but robot workers. Because in a post-industrial society, there is an increased focus on the implications of new technologies. And the trend? replacement of human factory workers with robots that are controlled by trained professionals. And in fact, an article by Massachusetts Institute of Technology estimated that one robot in a manufacturing plant replaced around 3 human workers. So that means fewer and fewer individuals are becoming manufacturing workers while more and more people are becoming doctors, computer analysts, robotic technicians, and other technology-based professions. Sounds very futuristic, right? But aside from factory workers and factory robots, services like medical advice, medical operations, computer programming, and appliance design are also provided for the people of post-industrial society. Now you know.
Selling and purchasing are important parts of a working society. Do post-industrial society also have their own trade system?
The business of buying, selling, or bartering commodities, also known as trade, is an important factor for a society's growth and development. Trade is also present on post-industrial society. Their trade system is called digital trade. It does not only refer to buying or selling goods and services online, it is also the transmission of information and data across borders around the globe. This type of trade relies on the use of digital technologies and is important to improve productivity. For example, a government can purchase a digital technology system that can simplify online procedures or transactions like passport renewal. The main goal of digital trade is to implement new and advanced technologies to make the society more and more productive.
Nelson Mandela once said that education is the most powerful weapon that you can use to change the world. In a growing and developing modern society, education is indeed important. What is the focus and the importance of education in post-industrial society?
The education system on a post-industrial society focuses on the improvement of skills, particularly in literacy and numeracy. Education is very important as it becomes the basis of social mobility, especially with the advancement of professional and technical jobs. And even entrepreneurship or business requires a higher education background. The aim is to produce more professionals that can contribute in advancing services and technologies. So, in a post-industrial society, education is indeed a very powerful weapon.
Speaking of power, in society, the members are classified in different social status or classes, just like the stairs. Social status determines the different level of social value a person can possess. To make it simple, it determines who's on the top and who got the power.
In a post-industrial society, social classes are divided by access to education. Since without education, they cannot attain technical skills. And without technical skills, people in the information society lack the means for success. That means, if you are able to finish with a high education background, you step higher on the social status stairs. In fact, great power lies with those in charge of storing and distributing technical data and informations.
Lastly, members of the society share the same culture. They enjoy and benefit the life as they live with a certain culture and beliefs. Now, what are the cultures that is being shared within a post-industrial society?
Many cultures of the post-industrial society involves science and consumption. But first off, let's have science. Science has always been connected with development and technology. So the members of post-industrial societies celebrates the developments in the branch of science and technologies. And this culture also involves the practical activities that the scientists led by, of course, scientists and professionals. Next culture is the consumption culture. This culture is marked by a lifestyle where people are hyper-focused on spending their money on services and goods that they think is necessary. And people who live in this kind of lifestyle is affected by the theory of consumerism, which is the thinking that people who spend a lot of their money on purchasing will be living their life better.
Since technology is advanced in a post-industrial society, we can expect easier living. Imagine house appliances on a very high-tech level. It will surely lessen the workloads of the members of the society. Advancement of medical treatments and operations is a huge help for the people. It can offer more reliable medical advices and more successful medical treatments such as curing illnesses and operating severe health failures. Just like what is mentioned earlier, living on a very fast-paced economy could put a lot of pressure on consumers, making them think that the only way to ride with the developments is to purchase and consume, even on unnecessary things.
We could never agree more. Any society definitely has its own pros and cons. It is all up in our hands of how are we going to live in society we're into. But if we're going to ask you, our fellow students, are you in favor of the Philippines are going to transition in a post-industrial society? Why or why not?
Are you in favor if ever the Philippines will transition into being a post-industrial society? Why or why not?
No, because dyan sa post-industrial society, umusbong yung technology and nakukuhaan na ng trabaho actually yung mga tao.
At first, I agree because post-industrial means umuunlad na po yung bansa natin, parang nagkakaroon na po ng progress na sumasabay sa ibang countries.
I'm not agree with the idea of that kasi nasa Philippines tayo and ang Philippines hindi tayo modern katulad ng ibang bansa. And kung mag-upgrade yung mga gamit natin, maraming mga tao ang mawawalan ng trabaho kasi nga hindi tayo modern. Pero pwede naman tayo mag-upgrade sa ganun, pero mas lalo tayong mahihirapan. And that's why hindi po ako agree.
For me, yes. Kasi kailangan ng bansa natin ng advance para makahabol tayo sa ibang bansa na katulad nila, advance na rin sila. Dapat yung Pilipinas din maging
For me, gusto ko mag-aano yung transition yung Philippines to be part of the post-industrial society kasi para sa akin makakatulong yung technology and high-tech na mga gamit para sa ikakaunlad ng Pilipinas kasi mas feeling ko mas okay siya kasi yung Japan and US nga di ba? Parang feeling ko makakatulong din sa mga tao like sa mga trabaho nila pero wag mong naiabusuin kasi may disadvantages din yung paggamit natin ng mga technologies.
Let the students speak for themselves. But whatever may happen in the future, one thing is for sure.
Your life is your game and your battle.
And your society is your battleground.
If you're curious about the world, the economy, or the society, tune in to us as we deepen our knowledge while we travel across societies.